My amplified unit. Top of the morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Salute. We are now post-Christmas, post-holidays. And even though it's a festive time for many, a chance to get around your family and friends, show them how much you care for them and love them via a gift or a present. A time to reflect on what you're thankful for, grateful for, and a vision of what you want your future to be. You know, Christmas into the new year is always that time, and I understand that, and it's the same for BC for the most part, but I gotta be honest, man, as I always am with you guys, it's always good to see the holidays in the rear view mirror as well, because I like a sense of normalcy, and so much goes into the holidays these days, man. It's not as simple as it was way back in the day. Now it's consumer to retailer. It's such a hallmark day these days, and it's sad, you know, but there's so much stress that goes into the holidays these days, you know, and so much stress. What present am I going to get? Is it the right present? Is it exactly what they wanted? And people lose focus of what these days are even about. Just exhausting. It's like watching my Green Bay Packers for a whole season, or my Yankees, or your favorite sports team. By the end of the year, by the end of the season, you guys are exhausted, right? Your team has taken you on an emotional roller coaster, a mental roller coaster that just doesn't stop, right? It's like the roller coaster goes around and around, and the first few times you're like, yeah, ride forever. You don't want to get off the ride anyway. Keep this thing going. But by the fifth or sixth time, you're like, look, every time you go by the attendant who's running the ride, you're like, dude, you got to cut that shit. I'm either going to fucking puke or I'm going to fly off this thing. You're going to have to stop the ride eventually. And that attendant keeps sending you around and around and around on that fucking roller coaster that won't stop. That's pretty much every one of my teams, right? It's so frustrating to watch my teams these days. And they take you through every corner of that roller coaster at top speed, that by the end of the season, you're just happy it's over with. You just need to regroup. You love your team, and you need just like they need, the players, you need some time. And you'll be ready for next season. The holidays are the same thing. When they're said and done, BC cannot actually be happier. There's normalcy again. There's regular hours for my coffee shop, and my coffee shops with an S, you know. I know when they're open. I know where I can grab my coffees. I don't got to worry about holiday hours. And we can just get back into full swing, man. It's just, I like that normalcy. So I hope you guys had a great holiday season. For those that celebrate, if you don't, hopefully you celebrated yourself. But now it's business as usual. And BC never really stopped, man. I was dishing out videos to you guys Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Yesterday I missed a vid because I was literally out of state. I didn't have a moment to even do an audio only, like a true podcast audio only type of video. I didn't have a chance to even do that. So that was the one blunder. But Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, BC was with you guys nonstop, man. There was no time off period around the holidays. I made sure you guys had content. And here we are on this Tuesday. Even though there wasn't a Monday Night Raw last night, BC's not done talking wrestling with you guys, man. I got a little bit of time, and this is how I like to spend my extra time, shooting the shit with my amplified unit. So hopefully you guys are rocking. I saw several new amplified unit gold card members. You guys joined the membership down below. You guys earned your amplified gold cards. You guys have been added to my gold card list. So at the end of this video, when I do the shout out, you guys will see that at the end of the video. My new members should be on that list already. If you're not, you will be added. But if you joined within the last 48 hours, you have been added. At the recording of this video anyway, at the time of this recording. So all my amplified unit members, gold card status. You guys will get another shout out at the end of this video. And thank you to the new members that joined on over the Christmas holiday season as we steamroll toward 2023. Now, this is going to be a video about Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? The battle of the dueling idiots. The dueling dummies. The dummy duel. You could keep going on and on. I'm talking, of course, about Tony Khan and Paul 3H's Levesque. I mean, these motherfuckers should be on top of the world right now with the resources they have. And with the knowledge that they should have. and what they should be implementing. And instead, they're tanking in the fucking ratings. Their booking decisions are haywire to the highest degree, and that's an understatement. I just don't even know what they're doing anymore. I really don't. A good decision here and there, no doubt, by both. But for the most part, it's mind-boggling what they're doing with their talent and lack of storytelling and what they're even producing for us. It's mind-boggling. In this week, what they have done completely takes it to another level. I'm not even going to tease you what exactly I'm talking about. Maybe it's in the thumbnail or the headline. I don't know what that's even going to be yet, but I'm not even going to tease it. When I get to that in a few minutes, you guys are going to know exactly why I say this is some of the dumbest decision-making going into 2023 that Tony Khan and Paul 3H's Levesque can possibly come up with. And I'm going to get to that in a couple of minutes. But first, a couple of rapid-fire, quick-fire topics that I want to discuss in the pro wrestling world. Some news over the last 24 hours. Before I get to it, let me give another salute to my amp unit so I can get a swig of my Dunkin' Extra Extra. Salute! All right, so number one, Bray Wyatt last night in Madison Square Garden during a live event. That's right, no Raw last night, but there was a live event, and I'm gonna go into detail on that when I go over the Triple H shit. Trust me. But let's just stick to Bray Wyatt last night. He returned to the ring, in-ring competition against Jinder Mahal, defeating Jinder Mahal in Madison Square Garden, New York City last night. So that will put to rest all of the fucking hoopla. Oh, Bray never wrestles. He hasn't even wrestled yet. It's already getting stale, basically. This is getting boring, basically. No, it's not. This is literally long-term storytelling. What he's doing with LA Knight going into the Rumble, and you have several weeks, over a month and a half, to develop an actual story. This is what BC and so many of you grew up on. This is what we love. You just forgot about it because for the last 10 years, your storylines are just redundancy. You just see the same wrestlers, wrestler A, wrestler B, talking to each other in a promo, and then they battle, and then they wrestle, and then you see a rematch, and then another rematch, and then they talk some more, and then they get jumped backstage, and then they're wrestling again. And that's not a storyline. That's just redundancy. But when you have layers, when you have captivation, when you're intrigued, because you honestly don't know what's next. You don't know if Bray was Uncle Howdy or not. When you found out he wasn't, you still don't know who Uncle Howdy even is. You don't know who the fuck's beating up LA Knight every fucking time. You don't know why Bray even attacked the cameraman. Is that on his own intuition? Is that Uncle Howdy having something over him? Is Alexa with Bray? Even if you don't like the storyline, it's a storyline. It's something we're not used to these days in pro wrestling, and it's something that pro wrestling needs. But so many people, because they're, as Bryan Danielson loves to say, fickle, but even more than that, their attention span is so short in 2022, and it's only getting shorter going into 2023 and beyond. It's so short, the attention spans, that every time they say they like somebody and they want to see them become champion, they become champion, and after a month, they're like, okay, I'm bored, it's stale, let's move on, let's get a new champion. Even if they don't get a championship title. Oh, I like this person. They get a little bit of a push. I'm done with it. It's not working for me anymore. I saw what I need to see. Let's move on. Let's give this person a push now. It's like a game for them. Wrestling fans today, it's like a merry-go-round. Everybody that they like should get a championship. Everybody that they like should get a push. Everybody that they like should get all the TV time. Everybody that they like should be in the spotlight. It doesn't work that way, though. And even to get to that point, you have to work your way into storylines and character development so the mass of wrestling fans can actually give a fuck. This is where the whole chain is in disarray, right? From the promoter to the promoter / booker to the writing staff to the suits and ties to the agents of each match to the actual wrestlers to the fans. The whole chain is in disarray because nobody is playing their part correctly, not even the fans. And the fans don't even have a chance to if the promoter himself is fucking up. We'll get to that way more in a few minutes. But the whole point here is that Bray Wyatt not wrestling is the least of our worries for professional wrestling being in the shitter today, for pro wrestling being on life support. Bray Wyatt was helping to bring in some of the best SmackDown ratings as of late. That's Bray Wyatt's doing. Merchandise through the roof again. The buzz in WWE is solely around Bray Wyatt for the past couple of months, other than maybe Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, the Bloodline situation. That's it. Raw, you can count on nothing to be a buzz in pro wrestling, for WWE anyway. It's all Bray. So everything is going accordingly to plan, but there's some people that just they were just in awe, fucking befuddled and upset that Bray Wyatt is not wrestling. Well, you can relax, okay? He was in the ring, live event last night, which means it is imminent, all right? Can you hang on a few more weeks of some good storytelling before you need to see Bray in the ring? And it wouldn't matter, because after just a couple of matches, you're just going to say, Bray sucks. Bray doesn't do it for me. And it's just going to be a repetitive process anyway. But that's the big story coming out of Madison Square Garden. Bray Wyatt did indeed wrestle last night. Now, on the flip side, there was a second live event held last night. And that was over in Columbus, Ohio. So basically, I believe how it worked was the blue brand, majority anyway, was most likely in Madison Square Garden. The red brand was over in Columbus, Ohio. So right off the bat, Columbus gets the shit end of the stick, right? Columbus is just fucked at that point, right? They get the raw brand. And on top of that, Columbus was double fucked because travel issues, especially if they were flying Southwest, which canceled about 80+% of their flights. So last night, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Alexa Bliss, and others could not make it to Columbus, Ohio. They either had the flight issues or they were able to land, but the bus that was supposed to take them got derailed somehow. Not in an accident, but something happened to the bus, and by the time they could get other transportation, the event was already fucking over, or about to be. There's no way they could get to the arena. So travel just totally wiped out some of the biggest, and they're not even unfortunately booked larger than life, but some of the biggest talent on WWE Raw: Rollins, Lashley, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, and others were derailed. They couldn't even make Columbus last night. So Columbus was stuck with matches like Theory, Johnny Gargano, and Damian Priest in a triple threat match. Mustafa Ali versus Omos, Johnny Gargano double duty versus Baron Corbin, and Bianca Belair versus Bayley. I mean, I don't know who would possibly pay money to see what we've already seen on Monday Night Raw time after time after time again, but it is better to see this shit live. You're around, a good atmosphere, hopefully. People are trying to have as much fun as they possibly can. But that's just, Columbus got the shit end of the stick there, bro. But that's the two live events that went off last night. Swig of coffee first. Swig of my Dunkin', because this is going to be a little, I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible, but it might be lengthy. It's the two biggest doofuses who just ironically, coincidentally, happen to be running the two biggest promotions in North America, WWE, AEW, two biggest wrestling promotions in the world. And it's Doofus 1, Doofus 2. Now, I'm going to start with Paul 3H's Levesque, but I do have a bone to pick with Tony Khan as well. That'll be coming up. But let's start with Levesque. Right, how do you have two live events last night? Madison Square Garden, Columbus, Ohio, and you choose to give us a 3-hour year in review WWE Raw. You can't even be bothered to give us an actual Raw. It's not even Christmas, not even Christmas Eve. It's past the holidays. You have a crew. You have your suits and ties, your agents, and all of your wrestlers. Two separate arenas. So you have a mass amount of your people out in the world putting on these shows, and you can't just put up some fucking cameras to put on a Monday Night Raw. It doesn't even matter if you advertise it like it's not a traditional Raw. You're literally showing the live event. Something cool, right? You do it on Peacock all the time, or you do a few times anyway. You've done these at Peacock on Peacock. You've done one from Madison Square Garden. You guys remember that? I think it was a couple years ago. Maybe it was the WWE Network first. But they literally just showed a live event. So don't tell me you can't do that shit. You just couldn't be bothered to do that. Maybe H knew, shit, man, I am not dipping back into the 1-4s this quick. We're just going to do a year-end review, and that'll be my excuse why the rating was so low. I don't fucking know. But I know that you're putting on 2 shows. You have a lot of suits and ties, a lot of agents, a lot of crew working both those shows. And you could have done something special to end the year post-Christmas. You chose not to, man. Monday Night Football didn't pack it up. Monday Night Football didn't go, oh man, that's the day after Christmas. We can't have a game today. No. There was Joe Buck. There was Troy Aikman. There was the Rams. There was, or the Chargers, my bad. Was it the Chargers? And there was the Indianapolis Colts. I think that was the fucking match. I don't know. I watched most of the game, too. I couldn't even tell you. Oh, fucking no. I don't know why I got the Chargers and the Rams mixed up. But definitely the fucking Colts bombing in their own fucking stadium. Yeah, that happened last night. Where's WWE? No. We can't be bothered with that shit. That is a fucking botch of epic proportions, man. You end strong. You do not take the day off. And don't get me on, he allowed the crew, a lot of the crew, to have the day off after Christmas with their families. It doesn't work that way when you are a conglomerate like WWE. And by the way, so many didn't have that day extra with their families. All the wrestlers, all the road agents, and a lot of the crew was in 2 separate fucking... If they really cared, they would have just maybe 1 show. No, they got greedy. They're going to try to get some more dividend. They're going to try to get more fucking dimes from people. So they split up 2 different fucking crews. And they take them to 2 different arenas. And you're telling me that they care all of a sudden? No. There's much more reasons behind why you didn't get a live Raw last night. And it's bullshit. And this is the way that Paul Levesque wants to run his fucking WWE? And you're going to be okay with that? Again, I fucking highly question that it's just him anyway. I think VKM has so much to do and is involved so highly in these shows still. And I'll take flack for that. He's not with them, basically. Okay, I know exactly what I'm seeing, motherfucker. I know that VKM went nowhere. But I also believe that Paul 3H's Levesque has some power now. So you put the 2 fucking numbnuts together, and we're getting bullshit like this. There was no reason we got 3 hours of Corey Graves and Nyla Numbnuts, whatever her fucking name. I don't even know who that woman was with Corey Graves. You guys will tell me, Blasley, how do you not know who that is? She's been with the WWE for 7 months. I don't know. I don't know who she is. I don't care. With a big fucking bow around her fucking breasts. I don't even fucking know what I was... And thankfully, I did not. There was no way I was going to watch all 3 hours of that shit. But throughout the 3 hours, I would go back to see, are they doing something fun? Nothing. Cody does an interview. Bianca does a little bit of an interview. They have a little video package of Bianca's upbringing that we've seen 12 different times on online. Her fucking story has already fucking been out there. You got the 7-minute John Cena video package. Oh yeah, 7 minutes of John Cena. The 3rd time I've seen this fucking lengthy John Cena return. You would think this guy's either going into the Hall of Fame or he passed away, unfortunately. No, thankfully he did not. But we get 7 minutes just because he's coming back to wrestle this upcoming Friday night, right? Because he wrestles 1 match every year for 20 years. And you would think this dude's the Pope because WWE fails to make any larger-than-life wrestlers, so they always call somebody from the past up. And here's John Cena because they knew they were too lazy to put up a Monday Night Raw this past Monday, so to try to get viewers back to their programming, we're gonna flash John Cena's name up there, even though he's in a meaningless, pointless, stupid tag team match because he's got so much Hollywood shit to do going forward that he can't be in a one-on-one match. They can't take the risk. So he's going to be in a tag team match where Kevin Owens is going to do the blunt of the work and Cena can still do the 5 moves of doom. That's the whole fucking thing here. But he's going to get 7-minute video packages. Oh, if they devoted that much time to their talent and gave them 7 extra fucking minutes, maybe, if it was booked correctly, maybe you could get somebody over. The women could drastically use that time. But no, 7-minute video package of John Cena's entire fucking career just to get us to a tag team match this Friday with Kevin Owens. We saw that again last night. Every time I flipped back, it was just Street Profit matches. I'm seeing the Brock Lesnar match from SummerSlam with Roman. I'm seeing fucking Becky Lynch versus Bianca's match maybe that was from Mania. I mean, all they were doing, it was so fucking... And meanwhile, you have 2 fucking live events. Bray Wyatt is debuting. What are you doing, Levesque? Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Stupid is what it is. And that's not the only thing. Listen to this shit. Levesque... Wait, now, you better slam Levesque, guys. You better not just slam Vince McMahon when he did the zombie Pizza Hut shit. Okay? You better slam Levesque for doing the Mountain Dew collaboration for the Royal Rumble, because get this, WWE is having a pitch black match as Mountain Dew is sponsoring WWE Royal Rumble, and they're going to have a Mountain Dew pitch black soda return. So they're asking WWE to do the pitch black match. And that's what we're going to have. Now, people are guessing it's going to be my boy Bray Wyatt. That's going to be their best case scenario, is that Bray can turn this into something special, something good, right? That Bray Wyatt, like he usually does, can turn chicken shit into chicken salad. Can turn a pile of dust into gold. Because Bray Wyatt's one of the few individuals that can even do that. And if you're talking about a pitch black match, who else but Bray Wyatt could you even have in this match? Other than maybe... Oh, man, who the fuck else would be other than Bray Wyatt? Pitch black match. Is there anybody else who could do a pitch black match? Judgment Day, possibly? I'm sure I'm missing somebody. Maybe there's somebody else that can do a pitch black. Bray Wyatt would have to be your front runner for this shit. And Mountain Dew actually tweeted out, you can stop asking. Mountain Dew Pitch Black is coming back. Celebrate accordingly. And that's when WWE has already alluded to Royal Rumble. There will be a pitch black match. Pitch Black is the latest WWE integration with their advertising partner and their on-screen product. The sponsor will be Mountain Dew as part of the Pepsi-owned brand's 2023 relaunch of their Pitch Black soda flavor. And this is funny. From Cage, I think this is Cage Side who made this joke. Cage Side said, I think this is Cage Side. Cage Side says, don't be surprised if LA Knight brings super soakers filled with dark citrus punch to the ring, or if Uncle Howdy emerges from a vat of liquid with a twist of citrus and dark fruit flavor. This is what I mean. You better be fucking careful. Cage Side is fucking having some fun with it, obviously. But this could go south very quick. This is what I mean, man. You want to have advertisers. You want to have sponsors. I totally get it, man. If you feel Mandy Rose was getting too risky with the soft porn, I get it, man. And it was more than just photos. I get it. But if you're honestly going to take your wrestlers, your talent, and you're going to place them in a situation which makes them look like embarrassing jokes, make your product look like embarrassing jokes, make the fans watching this crap look like embarrassing jokes, that you have to ask yourself, is this sponsorship worth it? The Pitch Black match has been discussed for a while and is now going to be at the Royal Rumble. And I don't see any way that it does not involve Bray Wyatt. They're saying that the video that WWE put out there to advertise the Pitch Black match also has to do with Edge. So maybe Edge returns in the Pitch Black Mountain Dew match. But the point is that going to be good for Edge? Mountain Dew is going to be plastered over this like the Pizza Hut shit, the zombie match. Do you guys remember that shit and how it got panned? I didn't mind aspects if they kept it to a leveled point, But the reason why so many fans flipped out on that shit and totally ran Vince McMahon over with 18 fucking school buses, well, the reasoning was tenfold. And now the same people are probably going to be okay with it because it's a Paul Levesque idea, right? Oh, it's a Paul Levesque sponsorship. Sometimes, Lacey, you got to learn about business. Sponsors are needed. He's got to do this, basically. No, he doesn't have to do this at all. A pitch black Mountain Dew match. Paul Levesque is doing a Mountain Dew match at Royal Rumble, and you're going to be okay with it? That's how you're going to utilize my boy Bray Wyatt, or possibly Edge, or even Judgment Day? Because you want to fucking cater to Mountain Dew? That went real well with Pizza Hut. When everybody was eating the pizza. Was it the Battle Royal, the Royal fucking Rumble, some shit? Or the Zombie match, which was promoting... The Zombie match wasn't the Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was something different. And I remember Montez was eating pizza after he won the match or some shit. It was so stupid. I forgot even it was so forgettable, and I would forget completely if it wasn't so tragic. But it was so bad that I haven't been able to completely forget about Montez eating pizza after he wins, or Braun Strowman, or shit like that. And then there was the zombie match to, I believe, hype up Batista's zombie movie. Every fucking time, people are embarrassed if somebody walks into the room during those type of matches, because how do you explain it? And now we're going to have Mountain Dew. You know, they make the joke, but is that what we're going to do? Are we going to have fucking Mountain Dew being sprayed on people or through super soakers? Mountain Dew fucking is going to be the mist? I love Supernatural. I'm not one of these people that, Supernatural is ruining pro wrestling. No, I stick up for Supernatural. I love it. If used correctly, give me more. I love Bray Wyatt's character. I want to see more evolution on it. But if you think that we're going to have... And replacing the black voodoo, we're going to have pitch black Mountain Dew coming down somebody's face. It's not going to work with BC, bro. If you think Edge coming back sporting a fucking Mountain Dew robe, or Mountain Dew lit up in the LED boards while Edge is in a serious confrontation, bro, it ain't going to work. If you think Judgment Day is going to look cool, pounding Mountain Dews pre- and post-match, nah. But this is Paul Levesque's WWE. We're not going to have a Raw after Christmas. We're not going to, or we are going to have more sponsorship matches. And Stephanie already alluded to this, by the way. Stephanie and Triple H already said this several months ago. They said the Pizza Hut deal, and the zombie deal with the whole Batista movie, they were so successful, we're going to be doing more in the future. Well, this is just one of many. Thanks, Stephanie in Levesque. Thank you so much, 3H's and Stephanie, for giving the gift that keeps on fucking giving. Gimmickry matches shoved down our fucking throats, starting at the Rumble, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more going forward. This is H's WWE. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You guys can decide who is who, by the way. You guys decide which one. Paul Levesque is Tweedledee or Tweedledum, or is it Tony Khan, vice versa? Tony Khan, let's move on to him. Get another swig, and then we'll talk about Tony Khan being a fucking schmuck. I wish this guy would just stop doing interviews. It's not helping him, and it certainly isn't helping his own talent. So get this. Tony Khan was asked about the frustrations of a lot of his wrestlers. A lot of his wrestlers are upset because they're just, if they're not being used at all, they're being used so sporadically, and it just isn't making sense to the talent how they'll show up on like Rampage for a couple of weeks, and then they're off of Rampage for 3 weeks. Definitely not on Dynamite. People are forgetting about him. Like, people are just, Eddie Kingston has alluded to this several times. Miro has been the main focal point lately. Even Lana has been speaking up about him not being used and talking about how Vince McMahon, this is a quote, Vince McMahon has his favorites, just like Paul Levesque has his favorites, just like Tony Khan has his favorites, and that's why you're currently not seeing Miro. Now, Miro's been giving mixed signals. Miro will absolutely, he's not shading AEW or hinting that he's not happy. He comes out and blasts AEW. And then when everybody starts talking about his words, he's like, he tries to backtrack a little bit. And then when the smoke settles, the dust clears, the waters become a little bit more unmuddied, Then he comes out with another frustration about AEW. Then we start talking about it, and then he backtracks a little bit and makes us look like we're making something out of nothing. No, and then Lana says eventually he's going back to WWE. We talk about it, and then he's got nothing to say. Miro's kind of playing both sides. But Miro has been for a while now slamming AEW. If you just listen to the shit that he's saying or posting, read that shit. He's absolutely telling you. One of his latest quotes was, "It's not up to him. He's ready. He's by the phone. Nobody's calling," is what he's saying for Tony Khan. So anyway, Tony Khan was recently asked about all the frustrations from a lot of his talent. And this is what this motherfucker says. Now listen to this. This is a quote. You have people that are going to be a focus week to week. Meaning Eddie Kingston. Eddie's a big part of tonight's show, for instance. We'll see Eddie on Rampage tonight. Whoa! What a consolation prize. Eddie Kingston's going to be on Rampage. Thank goodness. That's freaking awesome. I'm guessing that was this past Friday. But thank goodness Eddie Kingston's on Rampage. Now he can feel like he's fully being utilized. And for anybody that says, "Oh, Eddie Kingston doesn't do it for me anyway, BC. He's trash or this or that." Well, that's in the eye of the beholder. I happen to love Eddie Kingston's work. Just because it's 2022 doesn't mean that every wrestler has to be 5'8", 165 pounds, and a gymnast, right? Rock solid fucking abs and more solid muscles to make up for their lack of size. Good for them, though. At least they're playing the part. At least they're hitting the fucking gym, right? But not everybody has to be just that little person anymore, man. You could be a loudmouth, good talking, rockin' badass like Eddie Kingston, because he can talk that game. He's great on the microphone, and when he gets in the ring, he can be a badass brute. He doesn't have to do flips and dives and make you know that he spent his entire upbringing in the backyard on a trampoline practicing his wrestling for the future. No, that's not Eddie Kingston. He can be a loudmouth, good talking, rockin' badass. And that's what he does for BC. I'll be honest with you. I'll take it to another level. Guys, Eddie Kingston captivates BC more than over 90% of AEW's roster. I'm going to say that again because I mean this wholeheartedly. Eddie Kingston captivates BC more than 90+% of the AEW roster. And I know I'm not alone because he actually makes you feel the words that he's saying or the action in the ring. There's a believability, a sense of realism. But instead, Eddie Kingston will not be utilized most of the time. It'll be guys like Dan Garcia, a Wheeler Yuta. Those will be the guys that will, or a fucking Darius Martin, or a Dante Martin. These are going to be the guys that will wrestle every fucking week. The Gun Club, Austin and Colt. I don't even know. You can keep on going down the road, down the line. These are the guys that you'll see every fucking show. Lee Moriarty or some shit, and you're like, well, where's the Eddie Kingston? Where's the fucking Miros? Why was Andrade before the injury? Why was Andrade not at least getting a fucking chance to do something? I mean, he wasn't even booked correctly anyway. But if you did book him correctly and gave him the time, and you can go get more and more and more. You could keep saying this. Adam Page was just booked so oddly, man. So many weeks he was in catering, but just not used. Wardlow, forget about it. Wardlow, he should have had, when he had all the momentum, not should have, he had all the momentum in the world. And Tony Khan found every which way to pull the rug from underneath his feet and make sure that he cooled down. He hired every fire department in fucking Florida or wherever the arena was that they were in. Any surrounding fire department, he called them to make sure that they cooled off the heat that Wardlow was bringing. Not heel heat, but he was bringing that fire from all the momentum that he was carrying, especially after the MJF shit, and fucking Tony Khan found a way to cool them off. At one point, FTR was the hottest tag team in all of pro wrestling, even WWE, and Tony Khan found a way to underutilize them to the point where nobody even gave a fuck or forgot they weren't even on the show. They've only had 2 tag team victories in the past 7 months, guys. FTR has only won 2 traditional tag AEW matches on Dynamite. 2. And they've had 3 other championships in other organizations that most fans don't even know about. So those titles are rendered meaningless. On AEW Dynamite television, FTR is booked fucking pathetically sad. Most of the time, it's Dax one-on-one, or they're in fucking 6-man tags, 8-man tags, 10-man tags. And when they are in tag team action, they're just losing the past couple of matches for sure. Acclaim just beat them. I think Gun Club just beat them. It's the weirdest fucking booking. They have cooled off FTR to the point where Usos slid right by him in the PWI 100 tag teams. Usos took that spot just 6 months ago. You thought it was a locked, signed, sealed, delivered. FTR was no way somebody was beating them. Tony Khan found a way to fucking diminish them in value. So you fucking say, oh, they're on Rampage. Some of them are being used. Okay, so that's not all that he said. Listen to this. It gets better or worse. So he says you have people that are going to be a focus week to week, and then you have some that are just not. Eddie, for instance, who's been one of the complainers in many people's eyes, he'll be a part of tonight's Rampage. See? He says there are dozens of wrestlers featured on Dynamite and Rampage every week. And throughout those 3 hours, you see lots of names. But there's lots of names you aren't seeing in AEW every week. And sometimes they're silent about that. I'm sure he loves that, right? You stay at home, we have nothing for you. And I really hope you just shut up and don't say a word about it. He says sometimes they're silent about that. And sometimes there's a reason. Somebody's hurt, somebody's working on another project, somebody's getting repackaged, or frankly, there's just not enough slots on 3 hours. Frankly, I just don't have enough slots. Well, then why the fuck are you using guys like fucking Dan Garcia every week, bro? Fuck you doing, dog? He says, and I quote, it's not really common in the NFL for the backup quarterback to complain to the coach that he's not playing. It's not common in the NBA for the backup point guard to slight the coach because he's not getting minutes. What are you talking about? The backup point guard in the NBA gets minutes. That's why. He knows the role that he signed up for is for that spot. He's going to get time, though. You're saying it's not common in the NFL for the backup quarterback to complain to the coach that he's not getting playing time. He's the backup quarterback. You hired him to be the backup quarterback. You're calling your talent that's not getting time. You're calling them backups. You're literally calling them backups. They're the second string for your product. Is that honestly the best way to go about this, man? Is that the best words you could have conducted and used in this interview? Is that the best way to show your talent, that you're supporting them and that you're with them and I hear your frustrations? His fucking response to why his talent is unhappy with the time that they're given is because it's not common in the NFL for the backup quarterback to complain to the coach that he's not playing, and it's not common in the NBA for the backup point guard to slight the coach because he's not getting minutes. So you should not be complaining to the coach, which is me, that you're not getting TV time. Miro, Eddie, and everybody else, Adam Page. You should not be complaining. You should not be slighting the coach. You should not be complaining about me. You should not be slighting me, Tony Khan, because you're not getting airtime. That's what he literally said that. It's not common in other sports for the backups to be complaining. That's his response to what is your response to wrestlers' frustrations in your company not getting minutes, not getting time, not feeling like they're being used, feeling like they're underutilized? And his fucking response is in other sports, they don't complain when they're backups. I can't even fathom Tweedle fucking dumb here. I cannot. This is why I say it is the dueling fucking idiots, the dueling dummies. I don't know who's dumber right now, whether it's Paul 3H's or whether it's fucking Tony Khan. He honestly said, this isn't even it. He goes on to say, I take it with a smile when I hear the frustrations, and I'll keep taking it with a smile. Nothing like passive aggressiveness toward your talent. It's okay. I understand that everyone wants to wrestle and wants to do things. We have a lot of great wrestlers here, and when they're here, and when we get everyone involved, I love that. But I'm going to keep on smiling at their frustrations. End quote. This dude, I have talked about these interviews over and over. If you're new to the channel, man, I wish you weren't. I wish you listened to a lot more BC videos in the past, because this is not the first, fifth, or 10th time that he has thrown his talent under the bus. This is not the first time, and it won't be the last, that he totally body slams his talent, gets into a fucking Mack truck and rolls his talent over, puts it in reverse, puts it in fucking drive again, puts it in reverse, runs his talent over 1,000 times. This motherfucker does not give a flying fuck about his talent, bro. He doesn't understand their frustrations, and he doesn't even give a fuck to take the time to understand the frustrations. Doesn't even give a shit. This is like his own personal project. You know, it's like a dude who got a lot of money because his parents are rich. I mean, that's the case. I'm not even throwing shade. This is just a fact. This is a dude who has a lot of money, is not used to people telling him no, said, you know what? I'm going to start my own wrestling. Just like when I was younger and I played with my wrestling figures and I got to declare who goes on top and what matches there are. He's basically playing a real life wrestling promotion as if they're action figures. Like a big kid who's got a lot of money, and he's using like a real life wrestling promotion as his own personal project. I mean, the booking decisions, the people that he uses, the people that have all the momentum in the world, and he doesn't even care. Like the Wardlows and the FTRs when they were rocking with so much momentum, and he doesn't even care. It's like, all right, we'll use it in a few weeks. No. They have a lot of momentum. It's okay. He almost lost MJF, by the way. Like real shit. Almost lost MJF. MJF was actually pissed. And he almost was not going to pay him extra. You just keep getting what we're giving you. He's the number one rating draw, man. He was pulling in higher ratings than CM Punk for a long time until you switched him, like BC told you to do for months, to the Q1 Seg 1 segment. Once they did that, then CM Punk started becoming the number one rating draw, and that was only for several weeks. MJF was always still right there. I cannot... I'm baffled by the decisions that this dude makes. Perhaps I shouldn't be anymore. Because they're just that fucking bad. It's mind-boggling. I mean, that QB's thing. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it, man. I could go another... I could go another 20 minutes on this. I'm going to let you guys go about your Tuesday, bro. I really was. I read something else just now. I'm like, I could go another 10, 20 minutes on this. You know what? I'm going to leave it at that, man. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That's all we're going to start losing brain cells if we keep talking about these fucking morons. I hope it gets better. I really do. I want a better WWE. I want a better AEW like you guys do. I want to support 3H's. I want to support Tony Khan. I'm thankful that he started a promotion that was going to go head to head with Vince. I was hoping for a lot different and better. But hopefully 2023, I don't know, man. Tony Khan just seems like he's not even understanding why wrestlers and why fans are frustrated. Why he cannot bring in a consistent million after almost 4 years on TV. Why and Paul Levesque is just going to double down on gimmick matches. Paul Levesque is just going to bring in more sponsorship matches when we told you under VKM that this is not going to work. Is this Vince McMahon saying this is just how it is because I'm in charge? Maybe it is. But if Levesque is going to put his name as the head dude, then he's going to get all the fucking shit poured on him. Dumbfounding. Anyway, guys, the Amplified, man. Hopefully you guys are rocking out. Top guy, I'm out. BC saying check you on our way out. Here's a shout out to every one of my Amplified Unit Gold Card members, man. My members on the channel. You guys keep growing by the day. New members have just been added to my original members. Let me show you guys some love and respect right now, man. Salute. Till next time, BC saying check you.